Now, it's safe to say this lockdown has been tough on all of us, but it seems Kesha may be dealing with the worst of it as she has turned to meditation in hopes of contacting aliens thanks to Demi Lovato. I don't know, we thought 2020 was a strange year, but it seems 2021 is picking up right where its little brother left off. And I'm gonna tell you guys all about Kesha's newfound hobby right now on Inform Overload, but before I do, you guys gotta smash that like button, otherwise Kesha and Demi will send the aliens to abduct you and you'll never get to watch our videos ever again. Be safe out there, folks. All right, let's get her going. So Kesha apparently has a podcast called Kesha with the Creepies that explores, I quote, supernatural subjects and alternative lifestyles. I didn't know she had a podcast. I doubt you guys knew she had a podcast. Hell, I don't even think Kesha knew she had a podcast, but that's besides the point here. Kesha decided to invite Demi Lovato onto her show to talk about, you guessed it, aliens. Now, Kesha's podcast isn't all about aliens per se, but more so just opening your mind in general. You gotta open your mind hole. Well, shout out to Che there, Top 10 Central Vibe, go check it out. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, Kesha talked about how the idea for the podcast started. I quote, "I have never been this still. The world has just been at war this past 12 months. Like, the energy is just really insane, and we're facing things that need to be faced and need to be addressed. But going through this hasn't been, I think, probably an easy experience. It's necessary, but it's just been a lot of anxiety. I'm in this place where I just want to grow. I want to see things from different perspectives. I want to understand and I want to find empathy for people. I don't want to fight, I just want to understand people." As self-described spiritual explorer, Kesha went on to say, "I'm just talking about anything supernatural, anything unexplainable. I'm talking to musicians about the craziest stuff we've ever gone through. All different kinds of people from all over the world and giving their wildest experiences. It's just helping my perspective grow, just seeing the world and spirituality and the supernatural from everybody's different perspectives. It's so interesting to me because I've always been into that." Now that's all fine and dandy, but where does Demi come into play? Well, as previously mentioned, Kesha had Demi on her podcast and the two talked about aliens. Demi has been fascinated with the idea of extraterrestrials for some time now, recently posting photos to her Instagram describing her experience at Joshua Tree National Park alongside a UFO documentarian. In a short clip posted to Kesha's Instagram account, she shared herself and Demi talking about extraterrestrial experiences, which included Demi showing photos and videos of some of her first experiences. And it seems following the two's conversation, Kesha took a lot of what Demi said to heart. Either way, Kesha went on to explain to ET that the conversation eventually led to her trying to communicate with aliens via meditation. I quote her saying, "I love the conversation we had because there were a couple books she mentioned and an app she mentioned that I immediately downloaded. I told my family all I want for Christmas is for us all to meditate and try to channel extraterrestrials." And they were like, "Okay." I'm like trying to get all my friends and family into meditating the aliens to us. It's my new hobby because of Demi Lovato. Now, personally, I've wanted to get into meditation for some time now. I've heard great things about how it can affect you physically, mentally, and spiritually. You become one. You feel like you're whole. But aliens? No, I'm not so sure about that one. It seems Kesha's main goal here is to connect with her fans and allow them to see a side of her they would only see on tour, which isn't a possibility now or in the near future. She went on to say, I quote, "I love making music and I love my fans, but I also feel like on my spiritual side and my personal growth side, I want to take them with me on that journey because it's been really influencing the music I'm making. I want to be as connected to everyone and grow as much as humanly possible because I think it's necessary. We need to grow and we need to grow together. I just want to find common ground and just have conversations with people. I just want to talk to people. Because I think if we all kind of put our egos aside, we're all human beings. And I think at the end of the day, if you're able to speak to people, you'll understand them more." Now, I will say, guys, as many jokes as I've made about Kesha or the situation at hand throughout this video, regardless if they were funny or not, I will say I genuinely do agree with what she finished off with. At the end of the day, conversation and perspective is so important when trying to find common ground. Yelling and arguing won't get us anywhere, so the next time you disagree with someone or don't see eye to eye, try to understand it from their perspective. It's just my 2 cents. As always, guys, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Has Area 51 been getting it wrong all this time? Is it really just meditation that we need to attract aliens and not the hundreds and millions, maybe even billions of dollars, taxpayers' money, may I say, that we've been using for that? Anyways, who knows, guys? For now, let's reply to some comments from the video. Woman makes $1.5 million a year after cosmetic surgery. Jay Brown said, "Honestly, at least she's really honest. The normalization of these big surgeries and procedures is really concerning. The new normal is dangerous both for mental and physical health." Could not agree with that more. Aside from these unrealistic beauty standards that are out there, like on Instagram and social media and stuff, like it's bad. Like a lot of these influencers, you know, altering their bodies and almost trying to sell it like it's a natural look. I'm very much so in the camp of like, do whatever you want with your body, like in regards to anything, physical surgeries, tattoos, like anything really that's like permanent like that. I mean, do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. But when it comes to portraying a standard, that's a very different story. But it's no different than bodybuilding and steroids. Like, admit that when you're on steroids, these bodybuilders don't think that they have to obtain that naturally. Different subject, but you know. Elf Trash said, "I think Jared should keep his hair long because wow." I don't know, it's really annoying. I was gonna cut it a while while ago. My hair used to be my hair used to probably be down about here. It used to be way longer when I worked here in 2016, 2017. If you guys go back through Io's videos to like 2017, 2016, my hair was like down to here. I had man bun and everything. It was wild, so check it out. Maybe it'll grow it that long, but hopefully not. Hopefully the lockdown ends soon and I can get a haircut. Asia Gray said, she looked cute without surgery. Why fix what ain't broke? Anyway, I hope she was happy. Always do what you want, I guess. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, it's everyone's personal choice, you know, like, yeah, prime example is my hair. Some people like my hair long. You guys might be like, don't cut it because it ain't broke. And I'm just gonna get the pair of scissors here and cut it off on live camera. I'm just joking, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. Been your host, Jared Bronstein. Hope you've been staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys soon.